Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Got something to work on. This is a supporter cable model 537M motor. The motor accepts different bases. And there's a ring that goes around this thing, which is not with this base. This motor will fit bases number 537B or 536B. It's a heavy duty, 115 volts, AC/DC, draws 8 amps. It is serial number 6312. This unit has got a major problem. It has got the wires tore completely off. Now, this is part of the locator that holds the cable into that. I wonder what size cable this is. Usually there's numbers written on the outside of it, but not necessarily on the original cable. And this looks to be an original cable. It's in pretty sad shape. Well, we can go at it a different way. Since the cable is no good, I mean, obviously I'm not going to use this for anything other than scrap. We'll just cut that cable off, and then we'll look at the wires inside the cable. Number 14. Yep, because number 16 cuts some away. So it's number 14 wire. Kind of unusual for just 8 amps. 16 wire is going to work plenty for what we're doing. We'll save this plug. Cord cap. Grounding cord cap. Well, that's kind of unusual. Never seen one like that before. I don't know that this cord or this cap is worth salvaging. No, those don't actually... No, they look like they broke off. Let's see if this will hold together. If I put this together with that, that clicks in place. And put that together with that, and that clicks in place. That holds it securely. So I think this is worth keeping. No point tightening those up all the way. I have a nice 16/3 cord here that we're going to replace this old one with. Even though this is 14/3, I think it is overkill and unnecessary. When I was down at the Habitat for Humanity resale store, this was sitting on the floor. Went over and looked at it and I said, it doesn't have a tag on it. And they said, well, because of the cable, it's scrap. If you want it, you can have it. I said, okay. Now the worst that can happen to this thing is the brushes are gone, or the winding is gone, and in which case, it's truly scrap. But looking at the cable, they never plugged it in to check it because this cable is obviously bare. So I think it's worth looking into. Now the white one and the black one go here. Black to this side, white to that side. I think the ground was just jammed in there because this piece of equipment probably was never grounded originally. This definitely looks like an original cord though, which would make me wonder why they would put the ground cable and just clamp it into that part of the frame. Maybe somebody did a rebuild on this one, because these are fairly new crimp-on terminals. This is early 60s at least, and these look like late 60s, early 70s because of the insulation on them. I don't know that for a fact. I'll have to do some checking. Good thing nobody tried plugging that in. That was a dead short. Looking down inside the motor housing, the windings appear to be okay. Brushes look okay. Bearings spin just fine. So if I take this and put it in like that and clamp that in, that's probably going to hold pretty well. But if I put a hose clamp on this so that I can tighten it up and grip it in there, that's going to work better. Can I still get the switch in? Nope. I can clamp it like that. This will go up against the switch, and that's as good as I'm going to get it. that won't fit. That's got it. Okay. Okay, we're going to do a quick test on this before I close it up. A couple things I want to do. I want to put some shrink tubing over that set of wires there, make sure that they're connected to those terminals really well. And I want to put some over the top of these too, just to make sure they're protected. Okay, now get out the little test stand here. This is actually a soldering stand, but it does a nice job of holding things that you want to keep out of danger. It's got enough room to insulate everything away from contact. I have the switch on. I have the motor bolted down and clamped in the vise. I think it's going to work. Those bearings sound dry as a bone. But the motor is going to run, so we'll take a look at this tomorrow. I think I need to take this screw out and put some oil in that. And then I'm going to have to put some shrink tubing on these wires and get this area all straightened out. But I'm going to do that after I do some work on that bearing, because I'm going to have to open all this up anyways. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.